as far as starting pups, I want to keep their confidence that they have intact as far as that goes. Um, I don't start them on big hogs. It's always something they can handle and keep it at that for a while until they start kind of getting maybe a little too rough or catching out. And then I can bump it up. But I try to keep what they have intact. That's for sure. And I mean, you you don't want them too tight, and you don't want them too loose either. I mean, some people like different dogs or whatever, loose dogs or rough dogs, like I said. But the ones that the ones that I like are the ones that are pretty much if they bay. I like a bay dog. I like to watch them work. And there's times for rougher and there's times for not. A lot of a lot of people don't have luxury of having hogs or whatever, and I think a lot of dogs get messed up or passed on from starting them too young and on too big a hogs. It might be something they only got access to, and if it's like that, they I mean ruining everything they got right off the bat. I mean you don't want to do that, and a lot of people do. A lot of guys that just I mean don't know do, and until it's too late, and that's as far as where the what you got a thin line on that goes. You always kind of want to keep what they got intact all the time, and leave it there for a while. Let them do their own thing, man. And you're pretty much just getting them ready for the woods or their time, and they'll tell you, let you know how a lot of people try to force things on them, and that's kind of where, like I said, that's kind of where you mess up or you don't have as good a luck or or things don't work out for you and such and such. You got this dog from such and such, supposed to be out of this, supposed to be out of that, and that's like I said, everybody wants a good one, but they don't want to put in the work, and you got to nowadays. You got to hell. Everybody hunts hogs nowadays, and some got better than others, but some people do their homework, and some people mess with them a lot more than others, and some people don't, and that's where that all boils down to, and that's kind of why I'm big on keeping confidence. If I mean you got to see it with your own eyes, but if you see a dog that's been on 20 or 30 hogs compared to compared to guys that only take their dogs, I'm sorry, every every once or twice a month. I mean, you see the difference in confidence level, the way they move around, the way they want to, the way they want to work, the way they want to do something. You'll see the difference, and like I said, you can't learn nothing at the house, and they dang sure won't, and that's why I think keeping their confidence right there and getting them ready for the show is it's important, and it should be important to a lot of people as far as a pup, a young dog goes, starting one. And the bulldogs, game dogs are something else. Some of them turn on really quick, and some of them don't. And I kind of keep that the same. Keep kind of the same mentality I do on my cur dogs. Is my puppies is. I mean, don't give them something they can't handle, and and they might show you something. And like I said, some of them start later than others, and and that's kind of where you just got that your patience comes in, and some of them start early, and you're excited, and then you got that next one, same litter, same blood, and they're just taking their time, and that's where you always keep something in front of them and put something in there that they can handle. Them dogs like action. They like a lot of stuff going on, and that helps them. That helps them keep the excitement level up. It helps you too, and I always try to. I don't try to have too much going on at once, but I mean, you dang sure don't want something that they can't handle in front of them. Also, and you'll be wondering why that they're 2 years old still at your house, or you might have called them out and got rid of them just because of one little mishap. And guys do also on that. And like I said, it's just because they don't know. You still got to keep their confidence as well as anything. And they're the warriors in the game, and they work for you just as much as them cur dogs do. They might not get the credit, but they're the ones catching and holding for you. And at the end of the day, I mean, you might catch them with or without them, but at the end of the day, I use them. And using dogs is important for me. And if you got them in your string or in your yard, and you want them up to snuff, and it all starts from the groundwork. And just like anything else, if they're confident, you're gonna be confident. If you see them work and if they performed, seeing what you've done, raised them, brought them up, did the whole thing by yourself, you get more satisfaction out of anything. And that goes for cur dogs and bulldogs together. I'm big on that. I mean, a lot of people, they might just throw them to the wolves and oh, they're gonna work one day, but it all starts somewhere. I mean, they can't say they don't try, but it all starts somewhere. And I'm pretty big on confidence as far as young dogs go, and I like it. And I like to see what I've done or the next man has done as far as is keeping that. I mean, there's a lot of people that do things right, and there's a lot of people that don't. But you get what you get out what you put in it, and that goes for any breed. A lot of people, the working dog deal is fun, because you got some athletes, you can see what they love to do, and that's all the time. And if you keep that going and that everything intact, man, it's always fun to see what they're doing and what they're bred to do. That's for dang sure. And that's why a lot of people do it, and I know that's why I do it.
Out of the ashes we will rise, taking revenge on those we despise. Under our flags we keep on fighting. We can see a phoenix rise.